Hi guys. So I like to think I'm all deep and intellectual. You know, I'm one of those teenagers. So naturally, I have to pretend like I'm into modern and contemporary art. Yeah, I know. And so I don't really know what the difference between the two is. I think it's something about how pretentious you have to be to pretend like you understand the art. So for modern art, I think all you have to do is go to a few wine tastings or sniff your wine before you drink it, swirl it around a bit, and I think that puts you at the correct threshold of pretension. But I think for contemporary art, it's a little bit higher, the bar's set higher. For that, something like calling all vegetables crudités. Whoa, what's up with that? Can I have a plate of crudités, please? What? I would like some crudités. Sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. You know, crudités arranged on a plate? It's French. Sorry, I don't understand. Just give me a plate of carrots, Mom. Yeah, I do that for my mom, too. So whatever the type of artwork, I feel obligated to go to art museums, though I find going to art museums about as pleasant as going to the DMV. The DMV, you know, waiting for hours. I take waiting for 10 hours at the DMV, watching a lady clip her toenails at her empty station, mysteriously always on her break, over walking around looking at a bunch of paintings. This one time I was at MoMA, the Art Institute of Chicago, or some other such breeding ground for hipsters, when I saw this shelf. And I was like, oh, they haven't put the artwork up yet. That's too bad. No, the shelf was the artwork. The fucking shelf. I mean, if I wanted to go stare at a shelf for 2 hours, I would just go to IKEA, buy a shelf, and attempt to assemble it. I mean, I don't know how to do anything right. So, also, speaking of art museums, have you ever stopped to look around at the freaks around you at these holy grounds of pretentiousness? So, first of all, you see the old rich couples, and these are the ones that come to art museums better dressed than Meryl Streep at the Oscars. That is one classic wrong. But, so they're always talking about the splashes of paint that Jackson Pollock calls art, and they're looking at it, and they're like, oh, I know someone who has one of these, or is trying to buy one. And so it's like, I heard that Philip Caldaway III is looking to buy a Pollock, but is only willing to spend $3.9 million. What does he think he's buying, a Voldanishevsky? I swear they're always British. Away from these people. Otherwise you'll have to shower as they leave the drips of condescension on you. They're just everywhere. It's disgusting. But my all-time favorite specimen of the zoo we call an art museum is the idiot on his first date. Oh my God. This guy will do anything to get laid, and I mean anything. I once heard a guy talk about how the splashes of color on a painting mirrored the depths of the painter's soul. Seriously? He followed this vomit-inducing statement with a few tears. I'm not kidding. I swear, if his date so much as stepped into his apartment that night or ever, men, you go ahead and take back all those rights we fought for. We really don't deserve them.